If you've been waking up 2, 3, even 5 times a night just to go to the bathroom, and you're starting to wonder if this is just part of getting older, I need you to stay with me for a few minutes. Because what if I told you that something as simple as what you're drinking in the evening could be quietly making your nights worse, increasing that constant urge, that discomfort, and even affecting how your prostate behaves? Have you ever noticed that some nights are worse than others, even when nothing seems different? Today I'm going to show you 5 very common dairy drinks that many men over 55 consume every day, believing they're harmless, but that may be contributing to nighttime urination and prostate irritation. And please don't skip ahead, because the last one is the most overlooked of all and might be part of your routine right now. Let's start with warm milk before bed. A lot of men grew up with the idea that a glass of warm milk helps you sleep better, and in some cases, it does feel calming. But here's the detail most people don't realize. Milk naturally contains lactose and certain proteins that can stimulate digestion and fluid processing in the body. For some men, especially those with a more sensitive bladder or an already enlarged prostate, this can translate into increased urine production during the night. That harmless glass may be one of the reasons you're getting up at 2 a.m. Have you ever tested skipping it for a few nights to see what happens? Now, the second drink is chocolate milk. It might seem like a small variation, but it adds another layer to the problem. Besides lactose, you now have sugar and sometimes even caffeine, depending on the cocoa content. Sugar can increase inflammation levels in the body, and caffeine is known to stimulate the bladder. That combination can make your system more active when it should be slowing down. Many men report that on nights they consume something sweet like this, the urgency feels stronger and more frequent. And if you think this is already surprising, wait until you hear the next one. The third is milk with coffee, or that classic evening cafe calm latte. It's comforting, it's routine, and for many, it's non-negotiable. But coffee is a well-known bladder irritant. When combined with milk, it doesn't cancel the effect, it just masks it. The caffeine can increase urine production and reduce your bladder's ability to hold it comfortably overnight. So even if you fall asleep easily, your body may be working against you a few hours later. Have you noticed that the nights after coffee feel more restless? And if you want to get rid of these prostate problems once and for all, listen to me carefully now. A retired biochemist wasn't even researching the prostate when he stumbled onto something in a plant extract that directly reduces inflammation in the gland. He filmed himself explaining the whole thing, step by step. No product to sell, nothing to buy, just the information. Link is in the description, and I really think every man watching this needs to see it. Moving on, the fourth drink is flavored yogurt drinks. These are often marketed as healthy, light, even beneficial for digestion. And yes, they can have probiotics, which are helpful. But many of these drinks are also loaded with added sugars and dairy components that may not sit well with every body, especially at night. The combination can lead to subtle bloating, pressure in the lower abdomen, and a feeling that your bladder fills faster than usual. It's not always obvious, but over time, it can affect your sleep quality more than you think. Now, before I tell you the fifth one, I want you to think about your routine tonight. Which of these are you consuming without even questioning it? Because this last drink is the one most men never suspect, and it may be the most impactful of all. The fifth is protein shakes made with milk, especially in the evening. Many men over 50 start using protein supplements to maintain muscle, which is great. But when these shakes are made with milk and consumed at night, they can become a double trigger. You have the volume of liquid, the dairy component, and the metabolic activity from the protein itself, all happening close to bedtime. This can increase nighttime urination and even create a sensation of pressure or fullness in the prostate area. Some men notice that simply switching the timing or the liquid base makes a real difference in how often they wake up. So when you look at it all together, warm milk, chocolate milk, coffee with milk, yogurt drinks, and protein shakes with milk, none of them are bad on their own. But at the wrong time, and in the wrong context, they may be quietly working against your comfort, your sleep, and your prostate health. If even one of these sounded familiar, it might be worth observing how your body reacts over a few nights. Small changes can sometimes bring noticeable relief, and better sleep can change everything. Now click on the video on your screen because I'll show you what many men are using instead to support their nights and feel more in control again.